Good morning, everybody. Or afternoon, depending on where you are, I guess. It's Mr. Dower Power here with another Let's Attempt to Play, and it is a Rareware game. Nintendo does present it, and it features lots of monkeys. Oh, look, here's one right now. Duking it out with his jukebox or something. But yes, it's Donkey Kong Country. 1994, a great year for everyone. I don't know what happened there, but it seems like a great year. I've never played any of the Donkey Kong trilogy, so this is kind of like a new experience for me. I have played Donkey Kong 64, and I have to say, that was a piece of work. That was hard as ass. I don't mean good as in like a piece of ass, like that's a great piece of ass. I mean, that was like, you're a hard ass, like a hard ass boss that like doesn't treat you right. That is a really hard ass game, and there's so many collectibles in it. I mean, I think it holds the record for most. Wait, did I die? What? Oh no! Oh no! His banana whore got stolen. Okay, I thought I did something wrong. All right, B's jump, Y is roll. I'm using the Virtual Console controller, and I guess I don't know what this is for. Oh, it's Diddy, okay. Alright, so that's like team something. My guess is if you collect the K-O-N-G, you'll get an extra life? 100 bananas, an extra life, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, anyway, I think it holds the world record for most collectibles in a game. I don't know, that's years ago. I don't know if it still holds up to that. Oh, that was close. But that was a very hard game. Anyone who's been able to defeat that, you just spend your time playing that game. Oh, good for you. I hope you feel good. I don't know what else to say. That's just a long game. Okay, I've never seen this before. A vulture throwing nuts. I mean, I can understand poop and I can understand eggs, but why the hell would a vulture be throwing nuts? I don't understand that. It does not make sense. A barrel full of monkeys. Yeah, ooh, what's this? Oh, look at that! I can ride it's that rhinoceros guy. Rambo? What's his name? I forget. I'll just call him Rambo. Oh, bananas. Yeah, so I've never played a Donkey Kong Country game. Donkey Kong as a franchise is okay. Nothing too spectacular. Well, I mean, he's had some good games. I credit him as... I mean, a lot of people credit Mario as the... Oh, what's this? Oh. Okay, I'm not sure what you're supposed to do here. Just try hitting it. Oh, it's probably roulette. Okay, alright. Little late. You there! I credit Donkey Kong as being, like, the first Nintendo character, like, popular Nintendo character. Because Mario, he was known as Jumpman, he wasn't really known as Mario, so... I mean, yeah, you can consider both of them being made at the same time, but I give leeway of Donkey Kong over Mario. Because, I mean, he was Donkey Kong. He had a name. He was kind of structured a little bit more than Mario was. He was a carpenter, for crying out loud, instead of a plumber. And he had a girlfriend named Pauline. I mean, Mario wasn't altogether made yet. Donkey Kong had a good start, though. So that's why I credit him as being the first popular Nintendo character. And he's usually second behind Mario. Maybe even third, because I would probably say Link is second. Like, mascot-wise. I don't know. You could probably call it a tie. You could probably call it a tie, since I would say Link is more popular than DK, but I think they have, like, DK following close because he's, you know, credited for being the first of two popular Nintendo games. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not doing that bad here. These armadillos kick their asses. I think they're so much tougher than me. Speaking of armadillos, or not really speaking of armadillos, I seem to do that a lot. I'll be having a conversation with someone and be like, speaking of McDonald's, and like, no, we were talking about racing. Oh yeah. I seem to do that a lot. It's kind of funny. But over near the end of last semester, we've had problems in our apartment. My two roommates and I. Nothing between us. But, see, we live in a pretty crappy apartment complex. It's very old, needs a paint job, the walls are bare, there's no lights, everything's crappy, okay? Everything is deteriorating, falling apart. It smells like old man. It smells like something that died in a basement for thousands of years. Now in the kitchen, I remember I was working in the kitchen, looking up at a Kim Kardashian poster that was hanging above the table. Now, on a side note, okay? On a side note, my roommates decided to hang that up. I don't see anything in Kim Kardashian. For one thing, I don't know why the hell she's popular. Probably just because she has a really, really big ass, which I think is fake anyway. It looks kind of disproportionate to her body. I don't know. I mean, it's not like I take out a microscope and go, this looks interesting, or a telescope. Yeah. Oh, I fell off the tree. Aren't monkeys supposed to be climbing trees, Diddy Kong? Hello? Loser! Loser. Yeah, I think I mentioned before, I'm kind of like into the tomboy kind of girl. I can't really be attracted to someone that's on TV, because first of all, they're really doctored up, they wear a lot of makeup, and I just can't like someone like that if I don't know anything about them. I mean, it seems like, I don't know. So, if anyone who is like a Kim Kardashian fan, I feel bad for you. I say that jokingly, but at the same time I don't, because I don't know why she's popular. It doesn't make... Some people work their entire lives just to try to make it through. Wait, what was that? What is that? Oh, it's a barrel. I thought that looked funny. Alright, let's see what this is. Oh, another game. Alright, okay. Alright, we have to hit the oh gosh. Wrong button. Oh, I suck. Yeah, like some people work their entire lives to get where they are, and they don't even get that far. And then you have this girl who just happens to be popular because her ass is huge, and then she gets all this money and all this fame, and then all these really popular boyfriends. Like, gosh, sometimes that's only in America. Only in America. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it happens other places, I don't know. Oh, look, it's so nice out. It's so sunny. Not here, it's snowing. Not that I'm against... I can't get that G. Not that I'm against snow. But anyway, what I was going on before is I was in the kitchen working on homework, and... Ooh, Cranky Kong. Last time I saw you, you were wearing diapers! The craft puts corners, descriptive collectibles, and cool chambers. If you bounce a keg off a wall, then jump on it as it rolls back, you can ride on it. After a while, crocodile. Cranky's cabin. That is an awesome looking cabin. Yeah, so I was working homework in my kitchen. I was minding my own business, yada 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 yada. And this is like midnight, 1 in the morning. Alright, my back is to the stove, the refrigerator, the kitchen counter. Alright? So I'm kind of like in the middle of the room, the table's against the other side of the wall. I see like this little brown, black movement, gray, whatever you call it, that sort of pigment looking color, and the corner of my left eye. I turn around, and I see this mouse run back into the stove. Like, uh-oh. Just what we needed. First of all, my roommates... The one's not bad, but the other one is really... He does not clean up after himself. He always leaves food everywhere. So it was only a matter of time when we were going to get mice. And if we get cockroaches, I am seriously going to be aggravated. I don't even know what I'll do. I'll probably move. I won't live there. I'm not living in a room with cockroaches. They're impossible to get rid of once they get there. Ugh. Those cocks. But, yeah, it was only a matter of time. Like, the kitchen sink is always filled with food. There's food in the bedroom all the time. So I see this mouse, like, oh, maybe it's a one-time thing. And then, for like the rest of the month, it seems to get ballsier. So it comes out earlier at night, and it seems like less phased by noise. And like, it'll scamper around on the counter, on the table, looking for crumbs. It's a really thin, like, black mouse. And I'm sorry, I'm an animal lover, but I don't feel bad for mice, because there's so many of them. They're just rodents. Like, they're hard to get rid of, and I think he lives in the walls. But he comes out of the stove, which I find incredibly funny. So yeah, so we have a mouse problem. So when I go back to school, my one roommate I didn't say, he's a foreign exchange student from Nepal. So he has to stay there for the month. So I feel kind of bad. So I talked to him just the other day, and he was saying how the mouse, it used to stay in the kitchen. Now it's come into the bedroom. And I go, man, you have to clean up. So I'm gonna have to bring mouse traps when I come back, get rid of it, because I am not sleeping in a room where a mouse is crawling around underneath me, on top of me, on my head. No. They carry diseases, they're filthy. No. No, I will not stand for that. I won't stand for that! Sorry, I had to clear my throat. So yeah, we have a big mouse problem. A big... I'm talking about the big one! Kind of reminds me of, I almost said his name. I'll say a fake name. I remember from high school, there was one kid who was so obsessed with running. Like, he was cross-country. We used to call him Jay Cross-Country. And that was actually... Not, Jay wasn't actually his name, but Jay was short for something else. We called him Jay Cross-Country. It was fun. He was like this really short, shrimpy-looking kid. He would run all the time. But what was so funny about him is just, like, his personality. He would talk like he was slow, but he wasn't really slow. Like, that's not the right voice. Let me think. It's like, yeah, well, I went to the bathroom and I saw this giant turd. It was like the size of my arm, and then it went up. Like, what? Like, I go. He always say what? He would say basically what, or see what it is. Basically, what? It's like, hey Jay, did you go to the bathroom yet? What? I went to the bathroom. Hey, Jay, did you look at the newspaper today and see who got first place in the cross-country race? What? The guy from Exeter did. It's like... But when he would get obsessed with something, he would be like a little kid. It would so funny. You see like this, he'd be very calm, very statute, very... Not statute, that's not even a word. I think I meant astute, but that's not the right word. He'd be very calm, very, like, laid back, relaxed, didn't really care about much, but when he got obsessed about something, he was probably the most obsessive, energetic person I've ever seen. It's so funny. Like, he was... What was the thing? There was this one point where he was addicted to this wrestling game, and he created this... I don't know if he created the character, or it was a character that was named Gilbert, but he would always talk about this game, and he would imitate the character's most famous move. He would, like, crouch down like he was trying to take a crap, and, like, get down on his haunches, or that, kind of like he was a dog taking a crap in a yard, and he would just, like, jump, slightly hop up and down, and, like, look in opposite directions. He would go, Gilbert, spear! And he would, like, spear you. He would tackle you. I saw him tackle someone in school. He didn't get in trouble, but it was so funny. Gilbert. And the other time was, he was really obsessed with disarming people. Like, he learned from his brother how to disarm a knife from someone's hand. And for, like, for an entire month, I lost my fish. All he wanted to do... Oh, okay, I got my fish back. All he wanted to do was just like, here, come here, over here, son. And he would talk really fast, like, come here, I want to try something. I want to show you something. It's like, no, like, I know you're going to do... Oh, come on, it's really cool. Come on. I know what you're going to do, Jay. Come on. It's funny. I'll never forget the one time at lunch. It takes him like a half an hour to eat a banana. Or it takes him forever. He talks so slow and he eats so slow. And I forget what he was talking about, but he was leaning on his chair. He was going, I got the cross-country meet. I gotta drink 6 bottles of water. He was so obsessed. That was his life. I don't know if he's still doing that, but 6 bottles of water. And he was starting to fall backwards. And what came out of his mouth, not just the word that came out of his mouth, but how it came out was absolutely hysterical. He would go... He was leaning back, and then when he realized he was falling backwards, he flung himself forward. He went, shit! Oh, shit! It was like, it sounded like Michael Jackson or something, like, shit! You probably don't think it's funny, but I think it is. Shit! And we mobbed him like that for a week. It's like, hey, Jay, what's that? Oh, shit! Oh, he was so obsessed with running. I loved it. I missed him so much. I wonder how he's doing. I hope he's doing great. I think he wanted to go into computer science. I'm not sure, but I wonder if he's still running, though. Maybe I'll call him up later. See what he's doing. Yeah. Oh, it's 15 minutes already. I don't know. I think I did pretty well for this. Let's attempt to play. It seems easy right now, but I imagine it will get harder. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Oh! Woo, look at that. Look at that. That was awesome. Alright, let's call it quits, I think. See you next time for the next Let's Attempt to Play. Adios.